All right, so this is the third part. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
All right. This time around, let me start with my engineer, my beautiful engineer.
Hola. With dear Pankula, man.
Hi. She's the real G. She's the real G. All right, Madam Engineer.
Yeah.
You know, when I was growing up, I wanted to be an engineer. I actually wanted to be like a computer engineer and those things. But I didn't. When I got to SHS, I didn't want to live a life solving physics equations and all that.
Yeah.
So I diverted into law.
Yeah.
What kept you going?
Whatever kept me going were the challenges. I mean, and as for challenges, even now there are challenges. Yeah, basically trying to find yourself as a woman in a male-dominated field and trying to even have a voice, even to speak up for things you might actually think, oh, are they really right or are they wrong? So it's one of the biggest challenges I have had.
Basically, they will listen to the men first.
Not necessarily, but guys always have a point. Since they were growing up, they always find a way of disassembling motors or stuff in their airplanes or some small car tires and stuff.
So it's new to you?
Yeah, basically. I didn't grow up doing that. Probably I grew up playing with dolls. Yeah.
All right. So, growing up, you played with dolls. So what changed?
Okay, I actually wanted to be a banker because, I mean, there was this new bank opening out of my area, Amalgamated Bank. And I really love the way they dress and drive their flash cars. But I was good with, figures and the science. So my uncle advised that, just do science and find your feet. And, yeah.
I actually heard your story. It was inspiring. You went ahead to win some.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Okay, so the award.
And the challenges you faced in the awards.
Okay, the award I won was, I don't know how to put it, but what made the headlines was, okay, she beat lecturers and, PhD students to win the award. So it was a conference.
So there were PhD students and lecturers who were also there to present their...
Yeah, sort of. You can put it.
And then my beautiful engineer here came out first.
Yeah.
Take another one. All right. So we move to another person between you and you. Let me save my favorites for the last. No, let me go with her. I'm liking her. You decided to sit beside me, so I'm liking her right now. Let me go with Justina now. Justina, me, I like food, so I ask you a lot of questions.
Ask me.
All right. So, I know a lot of the excuses young ladies will give is that there's no money, and a lot of them will end up doing the undoable to get money to start their businesses. Yeah. What was it like for you?
Okay, so it wasn't easy, but then I had, so much support from family and loved ones. Yeah, it was surprising when I said, okay, I want to do this, so this is what I have. How are we going to do it? They go like, okay, you try, let's see how it works. So yeah, I started, and then I remember my first time doing purchasing. I went with a very good friend, and then we got there. So it's like, okay, so what are we buying? We have a list. We're going by the list. We're taking stuff from the aisles and stuff, and then we get to the teller, and then the person is like, okay, so, and then the person just brings out money and pays. So it's like, yeah, like you get people that actually believe in your dream
and support,
and then they support you, and then you like, oh, so I have all these people in my life. So yeah, it's been very amazing, the kind of love and support that I've gotten from my family and my loved ones. It's really amazing. Yeah. When it comes to the challenges, it's basically marketing. It's not easy as a startup, and then you need to market your products. You want people to know that this is what you have there, and for them to also believe that actually what you are offering them is of good quality. Yeah, so you'd get the hitches here and there. People would say, oh, I can post this online for you, but you have to pay, all of that. And you're like, yeah, and then you be like, Charlie, I'm a startup. I can't really afford that kind of, but then we still managed to do something. Well, thank God. I mean, now Instagram has paid ads, so yeah, you can do stuff like that. But then you also get supportive friends and family who would genuinely post every time you send them a BC or something. So it helps. It helps. But then marketing hasn't been easy. It affects sales a little because you won't be getting the clients that you need now. But then as we're growing, I mean, I wasn't here where I am right now. I wasn't there a year ago. So we're growing, we're evolving. So yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we will.
Christina, interesting. I don't have a follow-up for you. Very interesting.
I know.
Yeah, she's killing it.
Anyway, I would like to say the bit you mentioned that you would have to pay people to do advertisements.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Which
We
advertisement? Instagram.
Yeah, we have social media influencers. So I mean, they are the popular ones. They have the lots of following. So you'd have to, give them something. They do weekly, monthly, daily, and it depends. So yeah, we have people who would say,
Alright.
give me something, let me do something for you. Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
There's no free lunch.
At all.
Alright, so I believe it's not all about social media influencers. We all have followers on social media.
Yeah.
So I'll start. I'd like you to put out your social media handle.
Okay.
I'll follow you right away,
Mm.
and then I'll pick your stuff and post it on my story.
Okay.
And from time to time, the new stuff you post, I'll keep posting on my story. So put out your social media handle for me.
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram at justbytes, just_bytes_. It's the same for Twitter and then same for Facebook.
Just bytes.
Yeah, just bytes.
Just_bytes.
Underscore.
Okay, on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'll follow you and I'll keep. I think I have a few followers. I'll keep promoting it.
All right. Thank
That's
you very
how.
much.
I don't think we should get social media influencers into this. They should forget
Oh, I
themselves.
mean, it was something that was offered, but I haven't actually taken it up to say I'm paying somebody to.
Oh, we influence the social media. Alright, so to my final. I saved the best for the last because
yeah,
Christina didn't want
alright.
to sit beside me.
That's
Artist,
hateful.
and then the philanthropist, and then the lady with the longest profile on the
Yes.
table.
Juggling a lot of things.
Yeah, Royce, alright.
Yes, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time.
One major excuse ladies give is that they are too young to be an advocate, to be a philanthropist, to be a makeup artist, and all that. What's your take on that?
Okay, so I'm going to centralize everything you said into 3 major points.
Sure.
It's a lot. I mean, before you can do anything, you have to find yourself. You have to have self-love, you have to have self-control, and you have to beat fear.
Okay.
Self-love with me was very difficult. I won't lie, my whole life I haven't loved myself. I recently, like a year or 2 ago, found love. I gave all my love to other people to love me. And when they hurt me, it just...
Throws you off your game.
Yes. So best is to love yourself and serve others with your overflow. And that's the only way. And with self-control...
Please, let me pause you there.
Sure.
Because I know that there are definitely a lot of ladies out there who would want to know how to love themselves.
Yes.
So please tell me how you did it. It might serve as something for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me myself, yeah. Yeah, so tell us how you did it.
So with me, self-love came with being alone and being comfortable with being alone. And when you're alone, you find yourself. I'm not saying when you're in a relationship, you don't find yourself, obviously. But being in a relationship is a two-way commitment. So you always have to take into consideration how the other person is going to be feeling. You don't focus on yourself and yourself alone. So that's what did it for me with self-love. I got the opportunity to fall in love with myself, and I have never had that feeling. Moving on to self-control, if you own a business, and for anyone who wants to start up a business or anyone thinking about it, controlling your emotions when it comes to your customers is very key. You have to keep a professional front. You have to keep your emotions in check. I'm sure sometimes customers are like on your nerve and you just want to scream, and you just have to keep it together. And with fear, you have to learn to beat fear. You have to embrace who you are, because who you are can bring out the best in you. You have to have the courage to take a step. It's sad because I was having a conversation with my friend the other time, and I was wondering why she has so much potential and she's still at the point she is. And she had to move, and she is just afraid of the what ifs and the future, situations. You have to take a big step, a risk, and just jump. Ask the questions later. So talking about fear in relation to role definitions, I was afraid. I mean, it was a big step, investing your money into it. Obviously, every business comes with sales and marketing. It has to do with customers. And like I mentioned earlier, the market is really saturated. But I didn't start big. I started really, really, really small. And today, everything I do is targeted to helping others, is getting people want to have their face made up. You have to deal with different characters. Someone wants a brow raised and another, cleaned off and drawn again. And it's a lot of patience and it's a lot of control. And just don't give up.
And just a quick one. Can I also get made up sometime?
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll shave half your brow off and then we can play around.
I've always been thinking about that. That was like my first question for you, but I forgot.
Yes.
Anyway, so now that's it for part 3. And so we'll go for the questions from our social media followers. Please, do you also have social media challenges?
Always. Every
you can't
time,
support,
yes, except when Justina mentioned that you actually have to pay influencers to do that. I had no idea. Yes, I go by the normal gain followers, and I do a lot of collaborations with photographers. I go for a lot of events because your marketing bit can be easier once you go to events, you socialize, you mingle a lot. Yeah, it's
alright. So you would also put out your handle. I'll follow you and keep your stuff on my story.
I'll be watching you.
I got you.
All right, so you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at @raw_definitions, at hey_foundation for the mental health, and my personal page, of course, which is Roysa_Darko.
Darko. Alright, so Roysa_Darko. I would follow you as soon as we are done with this.
Yes.
And then I'll keep your stuff on my story.
I'll be watching.
Okay, so finally, I would just like us to quickly say something to the young ladies out there who are facing challenges, who don't want to take the next bold step, and who don't find themselves beautiful enough to take the risk. Let's motivate them. Let's tell them something. Starting with my makeup artist.
Yes. There'll be 1,000,001 things trying to pull you down and trying to stop you from why you shouldn't chase your dreams or accomplish your goals. What I'll say is do take everything you do into prayer, and take a break if you have to, talk to someone, and just keep on moving. I've said this for a lot of times. Don't give up. Don't.
It's not an option.
All right.
It's not an option.
Okay. Now to my beautiful engineer.
Okay. So, growing up, I was always told, I had a lot of people telling me I wasn't beautiful. But look at where I am, and I have a lot of friends or people who want to be my friends because now they find me beautiful. I mean, basically, if you're growing up, put value on yourself. That's what I'm going to say. As a child growing up, as she said, Rosa said, there's no giving up. Giving up is not an option. And, you know, you're going to come by a lot of challenges as you move on. Shove them off your shoulder. Push for everything you want to become. And, I mean, if those that are bringing you down, where are they even? They can't even find their own feet. And they are there bringing you down. They can't even bring you down. So just go for it. If you have to make all international connections, if you have to talk to anybody, if they turn you down, they lose. Anything you have to do, just don't go the wrong way to lose yourself. Yeah, just be on the path and push for it. So you see that it can't be done, even that, there's always a way. Yeah.
Okay, so to the lovely, beautiful ladies out there, I mean, all I want to let you know is that there is no idea, there is no thought, there is no conception that is ever silly or little. Like anything that you think is good enough, you can do it. Just do it. Be yourself and do everything within your means to do and achieve what you can and do, so that you know you've done everything that you can do for what you love. There's no mountain that's too high, there's no valley that's too low. I mean, just be yourself, do what you want to do and just be yourself. I mean, yeah, so that's my message.
Thou sayest the woman who lives in the moment.
That's me.
So please, 30 seconds for the questions from our social media followers.
Okay.
Let me start with you, Justina.
Okay.
When exactly does money come into the picture when you're building a business?
Everywhere. Money comes in everywhere. But then basically the purchasing of the ingredients that we use to make the things that we make, and then packaging, even credits, because you promote. You do your marketing with social media.
Money is everything.
Everywhere. You need airtime, you need ingredients, you need packaging, you need everything. You need
money.
Everything is money. Everything is money. Yeah.
How about you, Rose definition? When does money actually come into the picture for you?
Okay, so money is a factor that's going to definitely come at the very beginning. The makeup items are crazy expensive, yes, and everybody's demanding the best makeup products. But I would say that start with what you have. Nothing is too small. You don't need 1,000 cedis budget to start a business. You can start a business with 1 cedi. Just think smart and then act accordingly. That's it.
All right. Yeah, so for my engineer, our people want me to ask you how you manage your time between family, church, education, and since you're a choreographer, how do you do all this?
Obviously, whoever asked that question knows me so well. I think balance is a state of the mind. You can balance everything if you really have passion for the things you do. I'm an academic. I do fun science. So typical example, how to use my choreography to teach science. Or mathematics or technology or engineering. So typical example, yesterday we were trying to do something with infectious diseases somewhere in the villages. The kids couldn't understand, so I had to use a story to tell the science, and they were able to pick it and they were able to engage. So with education, choreography, it goes hand in hand. There was a professor I worked with back in Italy who uses choreography to be able to speak about cancer. So we dance and say, you cannot shun the person, leave the person, that kind of thing, to speak about cancer. So education with my choreography, I'm always trying to find a balance with it. With church, God first in everything. How far I've come, I don't have any energy. If you know me personally, you know that I'm 100% the sleeping type. I can sleep 10 hours non-stop. But so many things have pushed me so far in every walk of my life. That teaches me a lesson, and God always teaches me and pushes me and moves me beyond reasons that I can. So God is everything. Church first. What question again? My family is very supportive. My sister is a fashion designer on the other side of her life, and I'm an engineer. So how we find balance, we even have a blog known as Fashion and Science. So somehow, we always find a blend and a balance between the things that are always around us. Yeah.
All right, so that's about it for now. The watcher people, they told me to eat watcher today. The people who love money over everything, and the people who choose love. I'm with you. So thank you for coming. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you very much for sharing your stories with us. You know, it's not everyone who would come out to share how far they've come.
Yes.
I thank you guys for coming up to tell us and then motivating the other ladies out there. That's the most important thing. So first of all, remember to follow us on Instagram _evolution of true beauty, and then subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Evolution of True Beauty. Remember, this is the Real Table Talk.